There is a powerful correlation between strong moral principles and business success. Our next speaker, Doug Lennick, has found that courageous leaders, those who routinely communicate their core beliefs and values, have discovered a great source of organizational energy.
Intellectual and technical competence, of course, matter. We hire smart people, we screen for smart people, we train people, our people are technically gifted, we understand all of that. But here's what's interesting. The research shows that emotional/moral intelligence has more than twice as much impact on one's actual success than the other two combined. So if you were to stack, if I had a little bar chart here, stacked I on top of T, the E/M stack would be more than twice as tall as the I and T stack. That's the significance of this. It is a huge deal. There's nothing particularly wonderful about fearless people, but there is something remarkable about courageous people who do the right thing in the presence of difficult to deal with emotions and circumstances. And this leads to what moral intelligence is all about. Let's get into some definitions. We're going to talk moral intelligence, but I want to define it. And here you can see a definition. Moral intelligence is our mental capacity to determine how to apply universal principles to our personal values, our goals, and our actions. We list some of the principles here. Moral competence is the capacity to act on that intelligence. So in essence, moral intelligence is knowing right from wrong. Moral competence is doing right instead of what's wrong. Ultimately, outstanding leaders themselves make an effort to live in alignment. Nobody's perfect. None of us are perfect. None of the people in our workforce will be perfect. But directionally, we need to be pointing north. We need a compass more than we need a map. And the compass we need needs to be grounded in a set of moral principles. That's ideal. So that's the alignment model, the alignment of reality with ideality. Now, what we know about interpersonal effectiveness, what we know about leadership effectiveness, what we know about effectiveness in relationships is this. Leadership effectiveness is primarily a function of effective management of oneself. So how well you lead others has a lot to do with how well you manage yourself. How well you relate to others, how well you connect with others has a lot to do with how well you manage yourself. How many of you have experienced that to be true? Show of hands. How many of you have experienced that you can change the entire mood of a household or a workplace based on how you feel and how you manage how you feel? Okay? All of us can do that. Effective leadership of others is primarily a function of effective management of oneself. Effective management of oneself begins with self-awareness and it ends with living in alignment. I am managing myself well when in reality I am doing what needs to be done to achieve my goals personally and professionally, short and long term, while I maintain an alignment with my principles, values, and beliefs. So it starts with self-awareness. It moves to self-management, and then it moves to leadership effectiveness and relationship effectiveness.